What's up, guys? How are you all doing on this beautiful day? I just got out of school, okay? So, yeah, well, anyway, besides that, today I'm going to be showcasing my Minecraft Squid Game map, alright? So yeah, I worked a while on this. Don't know if everything's properly set up. I didn't do much checking beforehand. All I really did was shut some doors, fix some doors, specifically this one, but yeah, so let's get right started here. Alright, so here's the dorm, as you can probably tell. Pretty big, pretty big. Actually, Fusion Goji helped me build the dorm. Go check him out on YouTube, he's my friend. Yeah, he helped me build some of it. On the walls, you know. I designed this piggy bank, it has a bunch of gold in it, aka 1. You know, 45.6 billion of it. And it's suspended by some chains. Pretty cool. I used banner art. Actually to add, you know, these numbers on here. You know, extra detail. You know, detail always counts. This black is coal, quartz bricks. The quartz bricks were really useful here. Okay, so yeah, bunch of beds. We didn't use copy paste whatever structure blocks to add them to each side. We just said, oh, we're just gonna rebuild each of them by hand. But let's not waste too much time. Let's walk down here, vote, and you know, you press these vote buttons, right? You want to know another button you can press? That subscribe button. You should subscribe to me for more awesome content, mostly Gorilla Tag content if you're into that stuff. But I'll do Minecraft content too, I guess. But yeah, gaming content at that. Alright. Anyway, and make sure to hit that red subscribe button and that blue like button. And let's begin. So, over here, we enter straight through this door, okay? Right through this door. We got yellow walls, bunch of pretty crayon colors. Alright. We got the women's restroom, which I shouldn't be in here, but it doesn't really matter because I built it. I used some banner designs that I found from EYStream a while back when I used to watch his videos. And got some light sources, you know, just sea lanterns. Some of these stalls are open, you know, but yeah, must have been previously used, apparently. Either to give birth or smoke. Yeah. But before we venture too far, even though you already got a sneak peek of the staircase room, let's head into the men's restroom, where they had their brawl in Season 2. So, as you can see, you just have to enter through the opposite door to get here, right? So, what you're gonna do, you're gonna enter through here, you're gonna see all these stalls, you're gonna whip out your fork and start stabbing Thanos because it's funny. It's a prank. Alright, so yeah, that's the men's restroom. And now let's head on over to the staircase room. So the staircase room, I was kind of dreading on building, but it wasn't so bad if you have a fill command. So, you know, just check in through your booths, take pictures. There's absolutely nothing in here because I didn't know what to put here. I just saw it on a picture. But yeah, there's a door there. You go over here, you say cheese, and then you take your picture. You know, pretty cool, pretty cool. More of nothingness. Then you can walk up these stairs. I'm gonna save you time. I'm not gonna walk up all these stairs, but you basically get the point. These stairs, they all lead up to the games, which I have all of the games so far until Season 3 comes out. So yeah, we're gonna showcase the games in order, starting from red light, green light, and ending at Squid Game, which both shows in the very same place. I can actually start you off with Squid Game as well. It's pretty easy. But maybe we'll end off on Glass Bridge then, because I have every game from Season 1 and 2. And we should have that key looking game that looks like laser tag, which it isn't, and the supposed monkey bars game, maybe Dong Daemon or something like that. We could have those. It's not Jack and Jill though, but yeah. Alright, so let's get you guys started on this first game, which is red light, green light. If I could find it. I get lost with red light, green light. Alright, I found red light, green light. Alright guys, so you know, you enter through this room here, right? But we're going to show you how I operate the place. Oh wait, we don't want a spoiler. No spoilers. Alright, so see, it's really dark right now, really sketchy, spooky, scary. Here's the control room. Made with light blue and tinted glass. Try to make it blend in just a little bit. So there's this open doors thing. I use command blocks to trigger this to open the doors here. Okay, and then after that, pretty cool. Open the roof. Oh, yep, you could already see a bunch of games from here. And I bet you can't guess what that one is. That one's pretty easy. Actually, you could guess what that one is. You could guess what that one is. You could kind of guess what that orange one there is. But yes, this is how you control it. You can also cause rain to pour down on the Squid Game court for game 6. So yeah, the timer doesn't work, the doll's head doesn't turn, but I thought it's pretty cool. And also you got the green light and the red light title screens. So and you can shut the roof, clear the rain, and close. Wait, we're not going to do that yet though. We're going to open the roof. Excuse me? Excuse me? Alright, it's fine. It was a glitch. So yeah, you clear that. You can be like, don't go get, wait. Okay, I'm blanking. Alright, and then, you know, oh yeah, we also installed a gun mod. This is the only mod in it though, so it's not really modded any other way. Oh crap, it was Jimmy. Alright. Poor Mr. Beast, anyway. After that, instead of having an exit door over there, I'm like, heck with it. I'm just gonna put, make him walk back. You know, exercise. Alright, so that was the first game. Second game, you guessed it. It's Dalgona, aka Sugar Honeycombs. So, you enter through here, except I do have another command center. You know, I thought I did pretty good on this, but the thing is, to win, you just step on a brush plate, and you enter one of these. You are not going to be allowed to crouch whenever I hold the games, which I'm not sure if I will be holding any games. But if you want me to, oh crud, I fell. If you want me to, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Comment that you want me to. Comment how the heck I'm gonna be able to get you on Minecraft, on my world. And we will do from there. This is Bedrock Edition, as you could maybe tell. I'm not sure, but this is Bedrock. This is not Java. So a lot of Squid Game maps are Java, but nope, not this one. So actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to break through here and show you something cool. You may be wondering why there's white everywhere. I wonder that a lot. Never mind, I'm not gonna make that joke. Alright, so you may be wondering why there's a lot of white there. Well, it's because it swaps with sea lanterns whenever I press that button. The cloud lights are now on. The door is now open. And yeah, you can disable and enable the game, which just removes and adds the pressure plates. So yeah, pretty nice, huh? What's behind me? Uh-oh. What is that? What could that possibly be? Alright. There you go, guys. So, that was that game. Now that I just showed you that game, let's make sure I don't give away too much of the map. We can move right on to the six-legged pentathlon. So, this one was a little more difficult to make. It wasn't that difficult to make, but it was a little trickier because I couldn't have any reference images from Minecraft. I used the video from Gintube of his time-lapse video of making the Squid Game. But I haven't seen anybody make Squid Game Season 2. So here it is. Here is the six-legged pentathlon, and I made everything functional, so. But they have cloud lights. I could turn them on maybe, but if you just, well, I have a ton of different blocks in my inventory. But if you just look at it in all its glory, I had to use a reference image off of the actual show. So yeah, I think I did pretty good. I did decent, I bet. But you know, I think it's pretty good for yeah, I'm stuttering. Yeah, I'm blinking. Anyway, everything in the control room, I just kept it open for some reason. You can begin game, it just says go, you know, to go. You can open the door up for them to enter. And then you can turn on the cloud lights. Alright. But yes, this is the pentathlon. I will show you how the games work. Alright, let's turn off these cloud lights. Okay, so to play the first game, you get the, that's not the first game. To play the first game, you need to get the, that's not it. Alright. Some of my friends steal things from here, but alright, to play the first game, you get the two docchies, aka carpets. You throw one down, and then you have to land it on it. It's on it, so it counts. Alright, it's pretty easy, Alright, then you get to move on to the next one. You have a stone, aka an andesite wall. You have to stand on the line and go. Pretty easy, easiest one to get. Give me a stone back, boy. Alright, after you get that done, you can run over here, get the gongies right off of there, aka the red concrete, yellow concrete, lime concrete, blue concrete, and purple concrete, and you want to put them on their corresponding color. If you fail to do so, you're genuinely cooked, and you're gonna get shot up, so don't let the ops get you. Alright, so this is, yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I'm genuinely confused. What happened to my other gongies? Oh, they're collected already. Like a goofy aw that they are, or something like that. Orange was not in here. Alright. So what you want to do after that? You get the top, aka a chiseled resin brick, because it's absolute Chad. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to throw it and make it hit the blue. It's on the blue. I win. Alright. And what you're gonna want to do after that, you'll have to do this in 2 minutes, by the way. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna suck for you pocket editioners. 4, 5. Alright. So for you pocket editioners, the dropping mechanics are low-key. And then you get a white firework. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's the pentathlon. One last look at it. And there it is, an awesome beauty. Alright, so what we're going to move on to next is the white room. So, actually, I'll show you everything in the white room after I show you Mingle. So for Mingle, that's the white room. For Mingle, Mingle is lower, down here. So you're going to want to travel through this Hyperloop AW system, and then you're going to, aka the hallway, and then you're going to want to... It's Mingle, guys. The room isn't big enough, but it's good for a Minecraft game. So we got the Mingle room here. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 29, 30, 31, 32. There's only 30. There's only like 30 rooms. There's only like 32 rooms. But yeah, it's not 50, but it works. You couldn't call 2 people in each room and expect to get 100 out, so yeah. More like 64. You get a stack of people. You get a stack of people to win if you call 2 per room. But alright, yeah. But the control room is the best part, because you can see them from a top view, which I think I did really good on. You can see them play from a top view, but the best part is you can turn on the lights, and then alright. But yeah, that's Mingle. If you enjoyed it so far, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more things like this, like I already told you earlier in the video, but never hurts to remind you. So now we move on to my favorites, the white room games, which I didn't do good on the white room. It's not accurate, but that never really mattered. So for the first game in the white room, obviously we have Tug of War. So Tug of War, I feel like, was my favorite when I was in the middle of building it, right? Cause, you know, such a cavernous area, and it just feels so cool. But yeah, this is Tug of War. It's pretty dark, a lot darker than the show, but it's okay. You can fall into the infinite void of which your demise will be held. Yeah, your eternal rest, but it's okay. You shouldn't survive, but if you do, your organs will be distributed to higher ups, and they will pay for them. So be careful. Anyway, so just don't survive the fall. It's a lot worse if you survive. But anyway, we got. I don't know why it keeps saying you can teleport. I made a command that prevented that. But here we go. Yep, you're on each side. There aren't many commands, it just opens the door up. That's the only thing it does, and it says go. But what you're gonna do, getting a fishing pole. Your opponents are gonna have fishing poles. And for the actual thing, I'm going to put a water bucket at the bottom. So that if you fall, you don't die. Unless your team dies, then you'll get shot up, if that makes sense. But so you want to get your opponent with a fishing rod. Buddy, no freedom. Alright, so that's how you dispose of a villager properly, in the most humane way. Alright, so yeah, that's what you're, that's Tug of War for you. I feel like I did pretty good on it. I may be wrong. Actually, no, I did good on it. I'm gonna be confident in myself. But maybe I didn't do good on it for you. But that's okay. That's okay. If you don't enjoy it, that's fine. Don't play it. But here up next we have marbles. I didn't know how they entered the marbles room, so I just made my own little design here. I made a plain solid color of concrete for the sky, and here we have marbles. So yeah, marbles I feel like I did good on. It could have been better because I don't think this is completely accurate. A lot of vines you can climb on and run away from your partner. If you do that, you're gonna get shot because you're refusing to play. But yeah. So in this game you would get a bag you would each get a bag of 10 marbles, aka glazed red terracotta, and or another thing, or another group. Could be anything. But that's what you get. And basically, you just play any game you want, closer to the wall, odd or even, doesn't matter. You can cheat your way out of it. You can sacrifice yourself. You can do all of that. But there is only going to be one winner. And the only winner is the one who hasn't lost their marbles. So just don't lose your marbles, guys. Alright, so up next, the next game. Oh yeah, the control room, it just opens up this little blue door. I mean, I guess I can show you. But yeah, the control room just opens up the blue door. And there's a time's up button. But there's open door. You see the blue door open over there. But yeah, that is marbles. And now on to the last game. It's been 22 minutes now. And yeah, it's almost time we should end this. So let's end it off here with the glass bridge. So this is just how they exit, the winners exit and go through. But that hall just leads to the end of the bridge. But ready, set. So this is the glass bridge. Yeah, you could say, oh, I'm gonna cheat it. No, you're gonna get freaking shot. So don't try that. There are staff doors down here, actually. Same with tug of war, but I just didn't show them. There are staff doors when I get the staff building set in. But, oh, I'm gonna land here. Well, the way I would determine if you got this right or wrong, before the game starts, I would randomly set a button above each of these command blocks. In that case, I stepped on the right one. But if you step on the wrong one, this button gets pressed, and let's see that other panel. And guess what? It's gone. And they're gonna fall to their doom. If they catch themselves, they're getting shot. Don't get caught in the crossfire, or else it would be an unfair death. But yeah, these are the games. Just say you made it right. Well, this is gonna open for you. You're gonna walk all the way down here to the end here. And then you're going to be safe. But yeah, that was all the games, and there's nothing else to see in this. But, well, guys, I hope that if you enjoyed this, guys, please consider liking this video, because, well, you liked it, why not? And subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of thing. Mostly Gorilla Tag, but I might put more of this stuff. Alright guys, well, I hope you have a fantastic day, guys. School might be almost over for you guys. Work won't be over for you guys unless you work at a school. Who at work's watching my videos anyway? But Hope you guys have a great day, great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.